Yeah, I haven't done a motivational video in a while. So this might be, or probably will be, my last one. So here goes nothing. What I'm going to say is, we've become very greedy in this world. Very, very, very greedy. And money can turn you against people in your life. Your family, your kin, your friends. When you get more of something in your evergreen pocket that you think is evergreen, depending on who you are. I mean, if you're a person who's used to doing something and a person with money, you gotta learn that being a good person and having a lot of money when you get it is not a good mix. Believe me, it's not a good mix. You have to learn to budget. You have to learn to do things because money's never gonna be out of this world. But let me tell you, money is another thing reaped by the devil. Another thing. The only thing that is true beauty is when we didn't have money, we didn't have coins, when all we did was trade what we had on our backs or what we had that we made. And that was in the time, the biblical times, and before we even thought that there was a God, or, because we had times where we didn't know that there was a God, or we didn't know that there was a devil. But it's so true. And at times I wish we could go back to the times of the Egyptians and the fall of Rome. I really wish it. I really wish. Yeah, I really. I wish it and I want it. I could talk to you all day about being perfect and trying to be perfect and being something you're not. But I can admit things too. I'm not perfect. I may seem like this angel and that I was sent from heaven. I'm not. I've done some really stupid crap. I've cursed. I've used the tongue and the venom of the devil. I've hurt family physically, violently. I've hurt them physically, verbally too, and they've done the same to me. But in saying this, my family can treat me wrong, and they can treat me right. But the one thing I can still do that's good is I can have my faith. I can have no money and have people buy things for me and still constantly want something but not need it and learn from that. Now, I understand I apologize a lot, so I've gotten used to apologizing for what I've done wrong. That's not a good habit to have. A good habit to have is something like being a good person and not knowing greed, but knowing greed and being able to fix it. And I might get a little bit emotional in this, but being a person that's a free spirit, but knowing all your mistakes that were wrong, and you can't unwrong them, you have to make them right by doing more right than wrong. And if you understand what I was saying there, it was more like, yeah, you've changed a little, but you have to push yourself to change more. You have to motivate yourself to do good. I mean, yeah, I'm not this perfect person you think I am. I'm not this talented, strong person as always, because I'm not strong mentally. I'm not stable all the time mentally. I have plenty of things going on health-wise. It's one little bullet after another for me. My education was falling for me at one time, but it's doing pretty good now. Like I said, I was a sophomore in high school, and I used to just be a freshman for the longest. I missed 2.5 years of school. I have epilepsy, which is the weirdest thing I've ever had. I never knew how to control it. Now, I'm on medicine for it, don't get me wrong, and I take it like I'm supposed to. I just went to a doctor's visit today, and I'm doing pretty good. I just have to stay off of screens and lights, and I have to make sure I get sleep. And I do have insomnia, which you notice that, and anxiety, which is the worst, but that comes with the insomnia, which I just have regular high anxiety. I'm a normal person, but this is just my normal, being stressed, talking to myself at times to keep myself in line, So I think sometimes the conversations I have with myself, I should share. So here's one. I was talking to myself to motivate myself to do my work. So what I said was, okay, I didn't know this happened. Or what could I do to do this to help this person? Should I change this about myself or should I change that about myself? And people don't realize that even if people talk to themselves or seem bizarre, that we all have disabilities. We all have something wrong with us. We're all not perfect. But the devil's going to try us about our disabilities. The devil will try you and try you and try you until he gets your disability in your soul. But God knows your disability but calls you by your name. But the devil knows your name and your disability, but he calls you by your disability, not your name. Think about that one. That's the best one I've ever read or heard. It's so true. The devil has a curse on my family and of my last name, but he won't have me. Because I know God's got me. And always will. I love my God, my wings. My spirit flies on God, and I won't let nobody take that from me. I want everybody to know that. My name is Sierra Chasson. If anything happens to me because of the devil trying to try me the most, God will repay me for whatever the devil wants for me. I will never turn my back on God, and God will never turn his back on me. But the devil wants me to turn my back on my God. Well, he can take my family from me again, but God will always return me home in the end. I've seen death so many times. I've seen hate so many times. Hate is the most strongest word I've ever seen and heard. I've heard it so many times. I've heard every curse word I've been called in the book.